Hey everybody, it's me Keeks, back with a brand new video, and in today's video I am going to be discussing the Goosebumps SlappyWorld book, The Dummy Meets the Mummy. Now, this book, I really enjoyed this book. It was very fun. Uh, the beginning, it sort of splits into like three parts. The first part took place in Egypt, and first couple chapters, I think it was on like the first two or three chapters. Um, and so this archaeologist, he finds a mummy. There's some words, they bring it to life. Mummy, he ain't a happy mummy. Rips somebody's mustache like off their face with the skin still hanging on, and then proceeds to claw their face out. Um, Pretty kind of graphic beginning, especially for a Goosebumps books. There's been moments in Goosebumps books, especially in the original series, they had some pretty like kind of hardcore moments. The one that's always stood out to me was when Mr. Wood in Night of the Living Dummy, the first book, chokes the dog. That always freaked me out as a kid. I remember, I was like, who would write this in a children's book? But anyways, this book was very fun. Of course, the second part, we get introduced to Slappy. Um, some kid gets Slappy from some magician, who obviously just wants to get rid of him because he knows he's evil. And then the kid has problems with it. And then Slappy ends up at the same museum with the mummy. And basically, the whole thing builds up towards the end. There's these kids' dad who owns the museum. He's hosting like a sort of like a school slumber party that they're doing, and so he wants the museum to be really scared. He's excited about the mummy, and him and his kids actually find out about the mummy, coming to life and how it comes to life. Um, Halfway through the story, so they know like there's something up, and then the kids know that Slappy can come to life. And the one crazy thing about it though is that okay, one of the kids that shows up for this like school slumber party is the same kid from the second part that got Slappy from the magician, and he just his dad, they have a whole incident with Slappy, and his dad's like, okay, I'm getting rid of this, and then drives off with it. And then we know that when Slappy gets dropped off, that's where it came from. But like your kids going to that museum for a slumber party for school, why would you drop off the dummy that's just caused your family some grief at a place where you know your son is going? That kind of seemed like I know they had to have like somebody there who had to explain kind of Slappy's, how bad he is, but um, I think they could have like I don't think they really needed. I don't think R.L. Stein needed to put that in there. But very fun book. Now the confrontation between the mummy and Slappy is very fun. Uh, Half of the time it's just Slappy making jokes, and then the mummy just trying to like slam him on the ground and beat him. And then Slappy gets out, makes some more jokes, tries a few like uh cast a few spells. Honestly, that's one thing I didn't like about the book is that like lately in these books, from what I hear, is that like he's written like he has what powers he needs for any kind of situation. Like there's a part in this book where he literally shoots like a laser beam. It's not like a Superman laser beam, but he shoots like this red light beam out of his eyes, and it stops the mummy in its tracks for a while. Um, so it's just one of those like he gets powers when he needs them. Um, but it's a children's book, so I digress. But I really enjoyed this. It was a lot more fun than the Ghost of Slappy, which was a good book, but like I said, I was disappointed in it. So if you want to read something fun, um, definitely definitely check this out. If you still enjoy reading Goosebumps books, if you're looking for a good, funny, okay, scary book, uh, and your kid can handle, somebody getting their mustache ripped off their face. Um, Definitely check this out. I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10. Um, just cause uh the whole like just riding Slappy to have any powers when he needs them, like it's not something that I don't think it needs. And also the whole thing with like the kid's dad dropping Slappy off at the museum, and then his kids going to that same museum for a slumber party, and that just kind of seemed a little, I guess, plot holy. Um, but anyways, really enjoy this book. Check it out. Next book review is going to be Slappy Beware, the 30th anniversary special edition Goosebumps book. And not all these book reviews are going to be Slappy related. Those are just I read these two in Slappy Beware. I listened to an audio tape. But like I said, really fun book. Anyways, that's going to be it for this video. If you enjoyed it, please drop a like and leave a comment. I'll see you all in the next video.